how to talk about his weight making sex very uncomfortable for me. I, 45-year-old female, have been seeing a man, 43-year-old male, since December, and we've had sex 3 times, but not for about a month. Edit. I like him very much, and he's the most supportive, accepting, and respectful human I've ever met. He's a lot taller than me and quite heavy, mostly around the belly. I don't really care about these things alone. The problem was that sex was uncomfortable for me to the point I don't want to do it again. He can probably tell, but he has never made the first move, even for a hug, even before this. He's very inexperienced and has no confidence, so I'm finding it hard to figure out how to go about this. Sex isn't something I put high on the list of relationship needs. I only care because I know not having sex will bother him, not because it bothers me. I am unable to go on top for very long for my own reasons. So when he is on top, I can hardly breathe and I feel overwhelmed. Doggy style. Wow. Doggy side is impossible because of the small size and big belly. I do kindly tell him that his weight is a big challenge for me in the bedroom. I need a script, actual words to use, preferably from men who can share how they then would like to be told, or women who have done it. He's flat out said that his weight doesn't bother him, and I'm pretty sure he eats takeout every night. I started dating him knowing his size, so it seems unfair to have this issue now. It is unfair of me. I'm worried anything I may say will hurt his feelings and he'll shut down. I don't want to hurt his feelings. With kindness, any advice is appreciated. Thanks. So before we get into this, I just want to commend you for accepting him, not being critical of him with all his shortcomings. I shouldn't have said that. I'm not taking shots at the guy. I'm not trying to be funny. Dan, that came out the wrong way. Look, I'm not walking around with a Louisville Slugger between my legs. So I'm not going to throw shade on something this man cannot fix. However, he can work on his lifestyle. He can work on his health. He can work on losing weight. It just appears that this is not a man that is very motivated to do such thing. It's really none of my business, but you said in this post, he flat out said he does not care about his weight and he eats takeout every night. So I'm going to put myself in his shoes and say, if it was me, I'd want you to be totally honest with me, because sometimes you need just brutal honesty or something traumatic to happen for a change to be made. But that's just my opinion. You stated in your post that neither one of you prioritize sex. So this might be a situation that you both can work through. You sound like a very kind person, truly care about him. Maybe you can persuade him to get into a healthier lifestyle. Maybe prepare food together, have couples gym dates, something to that effect. Something as a couple that will motivate him and maybe get him to feel better about himself, boost his confidence, and change his mindset. Again, you're just going to have to be honest with him. There's really no warm and fuzzy way to tell a man these type of things. I know that a lot of women are very self-conscious of their bodies. And as a man, I can tell you that we are too. So this is a topic that needs to be discussed sooner than later. I truly appreciate a woman that is this thoughtful and sympathetic of the situation. You are definitely one in a million. I went through the comments and there is a plethora of great advice on there. So make sure you go through all the comments and figure out what best suits your man. I was 330 pounds at one time, so I understand, and I apologize to anybody that had to lay under me. I was a big boy. I don't know how big he is, but it sounds like he probably was just as big as me. With that being said, good luck to you, and I hope everything works out for both of you. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. I'll see you at the next video.